2016 Motor City Comic-Con, and we're here with Jordon Trovillion, actress and host. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. So, you know what I found out? You and I share a couple of movie credits together.
Really?
Yeah. Now, you actually had a part, and I was kind of an extra. But yeah, Crave and The Setup.
Oh man, I remember those. That was so much fun. Yes, Setup, the first Bruce Willis movie to go directly to DVD, for which I was not responsible.
That was weird, wasn't it? That it did. And then we've seen you for sure in Jack Reacher.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had a baby part in Jack Reacher, but it was a really great experience. You know, I loved getting to talk to the director, Chris McQuarrie, and meeting Tom Cruise was super fun. And he wasn't weird. I was weird.
So talk about your part, because it was. I honestly remembered you from that part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I've had a lot of people call me and be like, "Was that you, Jordon? Did I see you?" No, I auditioned for the role, and it was supposed to be this like pierced up, tattooed, like sort of goth chick, and then I auditioned for it, and I was cast, and I was this like pregnant woman who was working at a thrift store who's selling clothes to Jack Reacher as he comes through, and it's in the very beginning. I think I had a total of 8 seconds of screen time, but I got there, and they were like, "Oh, you look too sweet and innocent. We're not like gonna pierce you or do anything crazy." So I just have this huge belly that you don't see on screen at all, and so like we spent a whole day fitting me for that, and then I had a day off, and then I came back and we shot that scene, and it was just like 45 minutes to an hour of me passing change across the table to Tom Cruise back and forth. I kept dropping it, and they were like, "Chew your gum differently," and I was like, "Okay, I didn't know you'd be wrong in how you chew your gum." And so it just goes to show like how many things sort of go into that. But yeah, in the very beginning, when they're like, "You don't find Jack Reacher finds you," I'm the one who gives him the "Hey baby, you so fine" baby face.
That's what I wanted you to talk about. Yeah, that's what was memorable. The look you gave.
Yeah, it's funny. I've been paid to flirt with a lot of famous men. I feel like that's what they're like. You look like you don't want to say anything, but you want to flirt with them.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. So tell us about your show you host.
Oh yeah, it's a news show for comic book culture. So we talk about more for like the people who really loved like the Avengers movies, and less for people who read the Avengers comics. But we do interviews with authors, with creators, with artists. We do, and then we'll show like clips and interviews of people like actors who have worked on the bigger movies that are coming out, and some of the smaller things as well. So like we are super excited to be running stuff for like the Punisher is coming out, and so we've been talking about that a lot. And since the Captain America Civil War just came out, so we had a whole bunch of episodes focusing on all of that press leading up to that. And so I get to talk about all kinds of really amazing stuff that genuinely interests me. So yeah.
And where can we see that?
You can see it if you live locally in Michigan. You can see it on MyTV20. It airs on Sundays at 5:30 a.m. Most people DVR it, and you can also check it out on ComicsContinuum.com. If you go to the bottom right-hand corner and click on Show, you'll see the most recent episode. We stream them there.
And what was that website again?
www.comicscontinuum.com.
Yeah, I got that in there twice. And Phil's going to put it down here too.
Oh, yeah.
So you have anything else going you want to talk about?
Oh my goodness. I have a movie that's coming out this year called Elder Island. If you go, there's a Facebook page I think that has all of the information on it now. So if you just click Elder Island into Facebook, and that was shot locally in Michigan as well. And then I have a movie on Netflix called A Matter of Faith, which you can check out if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, Netflix is blowing up, isn't it?
Oh my, yes it is.
Really?
I definitely did not rewatch Jessica Jones 2 days ago. Sure didn't do that. But it's great, and like one of the cool things that I love so much about Netflix is that you can see that it's a vessel for a lot of independent, and smaller budget films. And so even if you're not getting a huge theatrical release or anything enormous like that, you can still get your stuff out there, and people can still see, the work, so people put so much hard work into making all these movies, and then they just disappear into the ether. And so now there's a real place that people can go and like check that out, which is awesome. I love it.
Yep. It was fun in Michigan when it was really happening here, wasn't it? The movies.
Yeah, I miss those days. But I mean, things are still happening here. You know, there's I think not a reality show. Sorry, a scripted. I think it's sort of like a sketch show that they're going to be shooting here soon, and like they still do some movies here and there, and which is nice. And then like the Ohio market is picking up, and of course Atlanta is enormous, and Pittsburgh is still happening, and so there's still stuff. There's still work to be had.
Good stuff. Yeah, if you need us, call us. We're right here.
We're here.
All right. Well, thanks a million for coming on with us.
Oh, man, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
We'll see you next time. Wave at the camera.